ball game. Got another Crash of the Titans to get out the way. This one here, one against Carnage, one against Totally Awesome Hulk. Well, first we're gonna look at Carnage, red, black, and green user. His red ability, Symbiote Sights, cost 7. What it'll do? It'll do team damage. If this was a typical fight, but since it's a one-on-one fight, he's gonna deal damage to the target, and that's it. The other stuff is pretty much doesn't matter. Only applies if we're doing a typical fight. Alien Instincts. This is his black ability that costs nothing because it's a passive. At the start of the turn, if there are fewer than 10 special tiles on the board, then Carnage will create 2 friendly attack tiles and 2 enemy attack tiles. The friendly tiles will be obviously stronger than the enemy ones. Higher levels, it's more attack tiles created. And the Carnage Rules, which is the name of a green jello song or green jelly, whatever you want to call the band. This is green ability that costs 8, destroys 10 random tiles, dealing an additional amount of damage for each special tile destroyed, and obviously doesn't generate any. And his affiliations, villains, Sinister Six, Spider-Verse, and Symbiotes for all those that care. We're gonna be using our baby Prowler for the fight, but we're gonna take a look at 370 Prowler for posterity. Alright, on the Prowl, this is his purple passive. At the start of the turn, it fortifies up to 2 enemy strike attack protect tiles. Whenever we match a fortified enemy strike attack projectile, Prowler will steal that tile, improve it by 231, and then create an additional enemy tile in the type stolen. Higher levels just improves the stealing. Tinker's Toys is his blue ability that costs 10. Prowler will deal 8367 damage and stuns the target enemy for turns. If there are any fortified strike, attack, or protect enemy tiles, you steal one of them. Then if your team has more total strike, attack, or protect tiles than the enemy team does, then you deal damage to all other enemies as well. And then finally, I'll get my coat. This is the black ability that's both offensive. Active portion, he creates 3 strength 307 for 30-15 friendly strike tiles and 2 strength 260 enemy attack tile or strike tiles, then turns invisible for 3 turns. And then this is where fun happens. At the start of the battle, you create 2 enemy strength 1 fortified protect tiles. Again, that's at 270. Affiliations for all those that care. Villains, Sinister Six, which we just seen. TCAP and Technologies for all those that care. As far as the costume, this is the original costume here, based off of Aaron Davis and the Ultimate Universe, and then the classic. This one here is the Hobie Brown classic. We'll be using the Hobie Brown classic when we do the fight against Totally Awesome Hulk. As far as the support goes, at rank 1, and this is Phineas Mason the Tinkerer. Rank 1 supported character fires. When the supported character fires a power, there's a 40 44.92% chance of creating a strike tile. Rank 3, while they're invisible, the supported character's powers deal an additional 2590 damage to enemies. If we had a rank 5 at the start of the battle, there's a chance to gain 5 black AP. And the synergy perk for our good friend Prowler, whenever we match a fortified strike attack or projectile, we deal 283 damage and fortify 2 friendly tiles, which again, the synergy perk should have been on Prowler to begin with. Let's see here, do I need to do anything? Let's create this the stun will be fine. Go with that there. Alright. So, what do we do to nullify Carnage? Well, the main thing we want to do, we want to deny green, and we want to deny red. Since we do have a way to go invisible with Prowler's black, it may bypass Carnage and stuff. The reason why I did a pregnant pause is I'm not sure, because it has to start. Because Carnage is just like beta red build. It has to have a target. But if you're already invisible and he fires off the ability, it shouldn't do damage. But we're gonna find out anyways. We're gonna set up a few conditions to make sure that Carnage will fire off his red while we are invisible. Well, we won't be able to test it out just yet, unless Carnage. That's a big amount. Carnage Rules will be okay, because that's not going to do nearly enough damage to us. Man, I would imagine since we were invisible, it should do team damage. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure somebody will figure that out. I'm jumping the gun too quick there. Totally awesome Hulk. Black, green, and blue user, though not in that particular order. Green ability, Mastermind XLO, cost 13. Deals, you select a tile on the board, destroy a 3x that 3x3 section, plus some extra stuff depending upon how much blue AP you have. If you have less than 13 blue AP, then you destroy 5 random basic tiles. Those tiles don't generate AP, don't deal damage. If you do have 13 blue AP, then that 3x3 block of tiles still be destroyed, but you're going to be dealing an extra grip of damage behind it. See the math of it. This is his blue passive. At the start of the turn, if one doesn't exist, you create a basic, where you convert a basic blue tile into a 2-turn blue countdown tile that when it reaches 0, it deals damage to the target, and you convert 4 random basic tiles to green. And then Hot Dog Stand is his black ability, which also used to be a thing in older Marvel Puzzle Quest. But it heals Hulk for whatever the listed health might be, and you convert up to 4 blue or green basic tiles into charge tiles. And Amadeus chose affiliations, heroes, champions, Team Iron Man, Illuminati, Gamma Mutates, and Enhance for all those that care. Alright, well, with the stronger Prowler, it's probably just going to be max damage. But for lesser equipped Prowlers, the main thing you want to do, I mean, if you can match his blue countdown tile, by all means do so. But there's going to be a set amount of unavoidable damage that you're going to take just because of that blue countdown tile. If you can stun them with blue, fantastic. Get black so you can turn invisible and do what you do best. Just do the talking and make sure that Cho doesn't get black either to heal himself. You just do that and majorly mess things up. Alright, Prowler. Who to pair him up with. And, well, I don't have any comic book recommendations for Prowler. I'm more familiar with Hobie Brown than I am with Aaron Davis. Character combinations. Anybody that makes enemy strike, attack, or projectiles. Carnage makes enemy attack tiles. You can convert those there. If you want to be just downright mean and just flood the board with attack tiles, you can also throw in well, in my case, the Ascended 4-star Doc Ock. This is the green, black, and blue version. Otto Octavius, the one that can manipulate tiles with his blue, the insult to injury. When you match a special tile, add some attack tiles on the board. You can actually use Rhino, because if you happen to hit some of those enemy special tiles on the board, you know, there's another stun right there. You can use Rhino's Rhino Might to create fortified tiles, some strike tiles. So you probably want to be using prowlers, strong strike tiles, and then you'll have pretty much a free blue, but you'll just be competing with black, again, depending upon what you want. Can't really recommend Polaris because, you know, Polaris is Polaris. Now if you do enough damage for the enemy special tiles to activate, you can use Venomated Brock. You see me use Eddie Brock and Prowler a bunch in the Puzzle Gauntlet. So again, that's an option right there. I think that should more or less be it. Alright, the next crash, as of 6 days, however many hours as of this recording, will be Vulture. So that should be fun, using Battery Bird. We'll probably use my lesser equipped Battery Bird to have fun there. Let me make sure that I do have a lesser. I know I have a lesser equipped Battery Bird, but I just want to see where he's at comparatively. 289. It'll probably be, that might be 290 before Crash of the Titans, or it might be even higher than that there, depending upon how many pulls I do to get more CP and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. Done rambling. Get into your fellow human beings, and I'll catch y'all whenever I see y'all. Till then, peace.